Then it says زوجته. زوجته means and the wife, or sorry, the mother of your wife. So if a man gets married and the mother of his wife is still alive, then that woman is haram for him until the day of judgment. And of course, what's interesting here, a lot of people might not know this in certain cultures, and this depends. There is a khilaf that we don't really have to get into. But according to many opinions, this also means that this person becomes a mahram for you. You can't marry that person forever. So that's officially a mahram. So for example, in many cultures, a man gets married to a woman, and the mother of that woman, the mother of his wife's mother, she'll be in the house like observing hijab and stuff around him. But that's not necessary. And some cultures, unfortunately, might go into extremes when it comes to they don't shake hands, they don't touch, even though they are technically mahram. So what's interesting here as well, he mentions these three categories, and this part is important. He says, min al-aqdi haram. Min al-aqdi haram. What does that mean? It means starting from the contract, they become haram for you. As a man, as soon as that marriage contract is made, they become haram for you بمجرد العقد, meaning solely based on contract, meaning it doesn't matter whether they consummate the marriage or not. Because this can happen. Somebody can have a marriage contract and say, okay, we're going to consummate 3 months later, 6 months later, 1 year later. And maybe something happens, they argue, whatever, things fall out of place. And then after the contract, they get divorced before even consummate. This can happen, right? So if that were to happen, for example, if a man would get married to a sister, but not consummate, so they do the marriage contract, they do the halal contract, which I believe we spoke about already how that works. But if not, we'll do a recap. It's very simple. With the two witnesses, the wali, and so on. Tayyib. After that's done, even if he doesn't consummate with his wife, they divorce, whatever, he can never ever marry her mother. Now, so this part is important. It's the contract, and this is in the Quran, by the way. Those who want the dalil for all of this, go to Surah An-Nisa. I believe verse 23, if I'm not mistaken.